What up, y'all? Excuse me. What up, y'all? This is Malik, Soaring Sands of the brand. Let's get into it, man. Let me stop playing. Let's get into it, man. I gotta talk about this because I don't want y'all to get too comfortable in my channel to whereas you all think I'm just the average, uh, um, follower of God who's speaking about God and who tend to your feelings. No, 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 no. I gotta shake things up like a beehive. Hold up. Um, why, why is your heart far from the Lord? What are you doing? You know, what are you doing? Because there's a lot of people in the kingdom who say they follow God, who say they all about God, who say they even do all the things that they say they do. Why is your heart far from the Lord? And there's a lot of people in the kingdom like this. Majority of folks are all like this. Their hearts are far from the Lord. Definitely. Definitely. A lot of people in the kingdom, their hearts are far from the Lord. They don't pray from the heart. They too damn religious. They have the religious spirit on them versus them actually having a real relationship with the true God of Israel, right? A lot of y'all who watch this video, you secretly religious, and you watch my channel and stuff like that. You have the spirit of religion. Why is your heart far from the Lord? A lot of y'all are very into religion versus being into a personal relationship with God. A lot of y'all hearts are just so far from the Lord, and you thinking you close. You thinking you close. You thinking your stuff is all together. But no, bro. God is using me to tell you. Why is your heart so far from Him? Why is your heart so far from Him? Even your prayers. A lot of y'all prayers be so robotic and so performative and so religious and so self-righteous. You feel me? A lot of y'all prayers be so self-righteous, bruh. So self-righteous, so robotic. Like, you trying to pray like somebody else, robotic. You trying to pray in a robotic tone, in a repeated prayer. Bro, pray from the heart. That's the problem with the church today, bro. A lot of y'all, majority of course, a lot of y'all are just very like, you don't want to pray from the heart. You want to pray from a robotic standpoint. You want to pray the same prayer in the same way as them Catholics do. Bro, pray from the heart. This is the reason why a lot of you people in the kingdom, majority of y'all, your hearts are so far from God. Your hearts are so far from the God of Israel, bro. And I can't stress that enough. Your hearts are so far from the God of Israel, bro. Not from the white Caesar Borgia. No, bro. Well, y'all hearts are more closer to the white Caesar Borgia than it is to the God of Israel. Let's be real. Let's be real, man. A lot of y'all hearts are closer to the pagan white God they got in church. Y'all see the pagan white God they got in church? The Caesar Borgias. Your hearts are more closer to Caesar Borgia than it is to the God of Israel. That should tell you something. For real, bruh. For real. Your hearts are more closer to the white Caesar Borgia than it is to the God of Israel. The God of Israel is the God of the Bible, bruh. Not Caesar Borgia. You feel me? Not the white Christ. No, bro. No, bro. Y'all gotta get your heart close to the. Y'all gotta get your heart closer to the God of Israel, bro. And I can't stress that enough. A lot of y'all just about games, bro. You just playing games in the kingdom, bro. A lot of y'all just be playing, bro. Like, oh, let's just play. Let's just pray. Let's get in a group and pray. Let's get in a Bible study group and pray. And little do y'all know, all y'all people in the group are praying just robotically. What's the point, bruh? What's the point? See, me, I'm all about really trying to get closer to the God of Israel, bro. I don't have time to be performative in my prayers. I don't have time to be religious in my prayers, bro. I be talking from the heart to God. Hell yeah. I be talking from the heart, bro. If I don't like something in my life, I tell God. I be like, yo, God, man, I don't like this, bro. I don't like this, bro. What did I tell God recently, bro? Not recently, but I'm talking from an honest standpoint, right? I told God, bro, I'd be like, yo, God, I feel like the most overlooked person in my city, bro. I don't feel like people really, I don't feel what you be showing me. I don't really feel like it, bro. Like the confidence is not there. I be talking from the heart, bro. I don't got time to be praying these religious prayers, bro. I don't got time to be praying these religious, self-righteous prayers, bro. I ain't self-righteous. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not praying from those standpoints. I'm praying from a real, honest standpoint, bro. I don't got time to be nah, bro. I'm gonna give thanks to God for real. I'm gonna pray to God, to the God of Israel for real, bro. I don't got time to hide stuff from him, bro. If I'm feeling something, I'm gonna pray it. If I if I feel some type of way, I'm gonna pray it. If I'm having a bad day and I'm feeling sad and depressed, I'm gonna pray it. I'm not gonna sit here and act a certain type of way, bro. My heart is not far from God, bro. But for y'all, a lot of y'all hearts be so far from God, bro. And wonder why God don't speak to you like how he does with other people, bro. That's probably because your heart is far from him. That's probably because your hearts are far from him. You know? God takes the heart and the heart posture serious, bro. He takes that stuff serious. You know? If your heart is far from him and your heart posture is in the wrong place, how can you expect to have a real great relationship with God? You feel me? And that's coming from a dude with a great relationship with God. You know? That's coming from a dude with a heart that's on fire for God. You know? I don't got time to put my heart far from God. No, bro. I'm going to get closer and closer and closer. My prayers are going to be more honest and more honest and more honest. And I'm still going to have that deep reverence for the God of Israel. Do y'all be thinking I just be making these messages for fun? Hell no. I'm making these messages to help y'all, to help God's people. I want y'all, just like how my heart is close to God, I want to help to get y'all hearts closer to God. Seriously. I want to help get y'all hearts closer to God. I don't want to see y'all on Judgment Day talking about, oh, I thought my heart was closer to you, Lord. And the God of Israel is telling you, no, your hearts were far from me. No, your hearts were more into religious traditions than it was into a real relationship with him. Right? I don't want y'all on Judgment Day talking about, oh, I thought my heart was closer to you, God. Nah, bro, your hearts were closer to the spirit of religion. That's it. You feel me? This is why I'm trying my best to help y'all. You know? And I'm speaking from a standpoint where I already worked on getting my heart closer to God, and I'm still working on it to this day. You feel me? I got my heart closer to God. I got a great relationship. That's because I really wanted it. And I wasn't into them games and into them performative ways of how religious people be. I'm not into all of that. I'm into honesty. I'm into truth. I'm into talking to God from the heart. I don't got time to be just being performative so much in my prayers, bro. That's y'all problem. Y'all too performative, bro. Oh, y'all want to set candles. Y'all want to do this. Y'all want to do that. I mean, if that's what floats your boat, you want to set a candle, go ahead, bro. To talk to the God of Israel, if that's what you want to do. But y'all want to set this. Y'all want to do that. Y'all want to put worship music in the background. If you do that, that's also fire. But you feel what I mean? Y'all are too performative. That's what I'm trying to say. You too performative. You wanna get your hair right. You wanna do this. You wanna bruh. Stop. Just talk to God from the heart. Just talk to God from the heart. When you really look at religious people and the spirit of religion on these people, a lot of these people are too performative. Just look at church people when they pray in the churches. Just look at them. Just sit back and really look at them, bro. If you one of the people that who watch my channel who actually go to church, I don't know why you still in there. But anywho, if you're still in there, just sit back and really look at how the pastor prays. Just sit back. Just sit back and really look. Just look. Just peep game. Peep game. Just really look. If you notice, they all performative. They never talk from the heart. They never do. They be like, "Oh God, I want have faith, have this, have that. God help us through the week." Come on, man. Weak, bro. Weak. Weak. Talk from the heart, bro. Bro, I come from a place where y'all might be like, man, but I come from a place where I really value talking to God from the heart. I really value that stuff. From a pure intention standpoint, I really value that stuff. I don't be playing with God, bro. Like how most of religious people do. I don't be playing with God, bro. I'm sorry, I'm not like that. If you looking for a preacher who's like that, I'm not like that. You on the wrong channel. You on the wrong channel. I'm not like that. I'm into really building brick by brick a real relationship with the God of Israel. You know? And I pray, man, that y'all get y'all hearts closer to God, man. And stop playing these games, bro. See, most of y'all be playing these games in relationships. The woman is playing, the woman is playing games with the man. The man is playing games with the woman. And then most of y'all try to bring them games into the relationship with God. No, bro, keep that stuff over there. Keep that stuff over there. If you're into playing games for the woman, if you're into playing games with the man, and the man is into playing games with you, and let's say both of y'all try to come into a real relationship with God, my nigga, keep that shit over there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Keep that stuff over there. And sorry for cussing, but I'm just feeling the message. You feel me? Keep that stuff over there. If you're into playing games with the man, woman, keep that stuff over there when you come into a real relationship with God. Because when you come into a real relationship with God, ain't no playing games no more. You better not. Hey, bro. You better not play games with my father, bro. I'm telling you. You better not play games with my father. You coming over here with that worldly mindset, trying to play games with God. Oh, you better stop playing games with the God of Israel. I'm trying to tell you. Don't play games with my father. Don't come over here playing games. Don't come over here playing games with the God of Israel and when you're trying to build a real relationship with him. Don't come over here playing games now. I'm trying to tell you. Come over here with real honesty. Come over here with real humility and real deep reverence. This is why a lot of this is why a lot of y'all hearts be so far from God, bro. Y'all hearts be so far from him because to y'all, following God is just religious. And it's not that. Following God is real relationship. That's how you get closer to God. Praying to God from the heart. Fasting and praying. Doing his will. Reading his word. Spending real time with God is how you get closer to God. Well, from the heart standpoint, right? A lot of people's heart postures are a lot of people heart posture are so out of whack. Even when they're walking with God in the kingdom, a lot of people, they don't even know their hearts are far from God. You know, it's crazy because most of the people in the kingdom, they still be giving most of their hearts to the world, bruh. They be giving most of their hearts to the world instead of God. God deserves your 110% of your dedication, of your deep reverence, of your deep zealousness. He deserves that energy that you give into the world. That energy you give into the clubs, into the people in the world. He deserves, God deserves that energy. Give it to God. Give it to the God of Israel. All that energy you're giving into, oh, let's go to the spring breaks. Remember back then? Not back then, a couple months ago. Oh, let's go to the spring breaks. Oh, let's go to the clubs. Oh, man, give your energy, give that energy that you give into the world and give to God, bro. I'm telling you, you know, if you want to get your heart closer to God, you got to really tap in, bro. You got to really pray from the heart. Be honest from the heart. Have that deep reverence. Do his will. You know, read his word. Fast and pray. If I didn't say fast and pray, you gotta fast and pray. That's one of the main methods, too, of getting your heart closer to God, man. Really getting into his presence is one of them, too. Really getting into his presence. That's how you get closer to God. That's how you get your heart closer to God. But a lot of y'all hearts be so far from God, bro. This is why I'm making this message, bro. A lot of y'all just be joking all the time and just, this is why I gotta make messages like this to keep y'all on your 10 toes, bruh. To keep y'all on your feet, bruh. A lot of y'all just be like thinking I be making me messages just to puff up your feelings. No, bro. I'm gonna make messages to scare y'all, bro. For real, bro. You know? That's what it needs to be, bro. Y'all hearts are far from God, and God sees that. And he's not very happy with a lot of people in the kingdom whose hearts are far from God. He's not very happy. I could tell you that much. He's not very happy. You know, you giving everything to all these weird relationships. Oh man, get your heart closer to the God of Israel, bro. I can't stress that enough. You know, and then your heart posture be so out of whack. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. And I just pray that the people of God get their hearts closer to God, you know. And you already know, I come from a standpoint where my heart is close to God. I got a real relationship with God, and I want y'all to. I want y'all to, man. I don't want to be the only one with a relationship with God on my channel. I want y'all to have one too. Hell yeah. I ain't greedy over here. I ain't self-righteous. I ain't hypocritical. No, bro. I want y'all to have your own stuff too. It took me 12 to 13 years. Well, it took me personally. It might take you quick. Who knows? But it took me 12 to 13 years to really build my relationship brick by brick with God. This stuff is not easy, bro. I want y'all to have one too. This is why I'm making this message. So y'all can get your heart closer to God. Stop making getting closer to God a performance and actually do it. And do it from the heart. Stop doing it to please pastor. Stop doing it to please these weird pastors. Do it so you can get closer to the God of Israel. A lot of y'all be trying to get your heart closer to God via you trying to please the weird pastor over there. Or please that deceptive pastor over there. No, bro. Get closer to God because you really want to from the heart. Stop trying to put on a show for God. You really think God is sitting on his beautiful throne, right? You really think God is sitting on his beautiful sapphire throne, worrying about, oh, so and so is putting on a show. I'm going to pay attention. Really? Really? The God of Israel is not worrying about your performance. He's not worrying about your show. You trying to show out or whatever. Perform. He's worried about your heart posture. He's worrying about God cares about your heart posture. God cares about how close your heart is to him. God cares about his will being done. God cares about his business. He don't care about the performative actions you're doing. Oh, let me pray this way. Maybe that will get the God of Israel to hear me. Are you dead ass? Just pray from the heart. Be yourself. Just be yourself in God. Be yourself. Pray from the heart. You know? Get your heart posture right with God. Get your heart closer to God. Why is your heart far from the Lord God of Israel, bro? Why is it? What is people in the kingdom doing? Majority. Can't say all of them because that's wrong. But majority of people in the kingdom, especially people watching this, if you're one of them, what are you doing? Why is your heart far from God? Sad, man. Sad. I want my followers, even if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who watch me, it's still people, right? And they watch all the way through, right? So I want y'all to really have a real relationship. I want my followers to really have a real relationship with God. Same like how I do. You know? I've been building my stuff for years, bro. I got mine. I want y'all to have yours, bro. This is why I be doing messages like this so it could really, really just show you, bro. Your performative actions mean nothing to God. You know? A lot of y'all just your hearts are so far from the God of Israel, bro, and you think you're closer to God. A lot of y'all self-righteous. A lot of y'all just, man, stuff, man. All that noise, man. Just a bunch of noise. A lot of people are just self-righteous. You very self-righteous. You have the spirit of religion on you. Trash. You need to get these spirits off of you and really get into a one-on-one relationship with the God of Israel. A lot of y'all just so self-righteous and caught up in your traditions. Trash. Trash. Sad, man. It's sad. Me, I'd rather get caught up into the spirit of God. I'd rather get caught up into having a one-on-one relationship with the God of Israel. I'd rather get caught up into doing God's will and what he called me to do down here. I ain't getting caught up in these weird traditions out here. Hell no. Hell no. But why is your heart far from the God of Israel, bro? You know? Get your heart closer to the God of Israel, bro. But it's Malik. So Rain Stands is a brand, man. Y'all check out my website. I got short stories on there. I got 2 poetic albums up on my website. I got spiritual art. I got a book coming. We cooking, man. You know, we cooking, man. So why is your heart far from God, man? Get off your butt. Get off your butt and really get closer to the God of Israel. Most of y'all just need to get off of Netflix. You need to get off them video games and really get closer to God, man. And get off Twitter, TikTok. Man, y'all need to get off of Euphoria. Y'all need to get off all these shows. If your hearts are far from God, put away that stuff for a season and get your heart closer to God, man. I don't know how long you need to get away from that stuff, maybe even a year. But you need to get your heart closer to God, man. Because you don't know when it's your last day on earth. But it's Malik. Sorry, since the brand. Y'all be cool.